What is going on, YouTube? AJ here, doing a Let's Play Final Fantasy XI Online Retail on the Bahamut server. Alright. Incredibly easy. Do not think that they will... I do not think they'll give us experience chains. And it's been a while since we've made a video. I think the last video we recorded... Okay, we have to go to F5. Oh, back up. Last video we recorded was on Thursday, I think. Thursday, and it is now Tuesday on a lunch break. So, a lot's happened. We actually did record a video on Saturday night. Problem is that we had some people over, and I'd gotten a little bit tipsy. And when everybody left, I was like, before I go to bed, let me record a video. And I'm unsure of... I remember what I did, I just don't remember what I said, so I want to go back and... it's not a... We didn't do anything important. I think we just did a bunch of ambuscade and a KB. And I had no idea at the time if I actually do release that video. I'll have to listen to it. I just haven't had the time to listen back to it. We got Thunderbolt from KB, and I had no idea that we did. I saw it the other day. I was like, oh, we got that. Cool. So yeah, all that episode was about an hour of ambuscade and KB. But, and I'm not worried that I said anything offensive, because I just really don't. I have a darker sense of humor, but I don't really bring it out too much in my videos. It doesn't really bring anything to the table, I don't think. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm completely wrong. And, so, let's get this music off here. But we got a lot done. We got a lot done in the last couple of days. When I say that we did... a lot of ambuscade. I want to say we probably did 70 plus ambuscades. Right here, and I think in the Saturday one we may have upgraded it. So the last time that we recorded on Thursday, in a video that went up, we had the Aja sword, I think it was, the AJJA. And then we upgraded that once, and then we upgraded that again to the Kaja sword. And the Kaja sword's pretty darn good. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. But, yeah, we did about... We needed 12,500. 12,500... hallmarks to upgrade it this far. And yeah, that was 60 or 70. It was over 60, probably around 69-ish. Nice. Ambuscades. But the Colada was a better sword than the Aja, with the stats and all that. And I mean, I don't know if the fast cast... I don't know if all these things carry over on the offhand, like the fast cast. But this one, compared to, I mean, damage, accuracy, attack, everything is just... I mean, the sword skill and the parrying is the same, but the Savage Blade... plus 15%, I think that might be broken because it is a lot. It feels like a lot. Like we're doing now like anywhere between, we're averaging between like 3 and 7,000 damage per Savage Blade, when we were about like, we were doing like 1,500 to like 3,000. So it's pretty big. So we're happy with that. And then we had some fibers left over from 2 months ago's ambuscade, and then we got a bunch of fibers from total hallmarks on this month's ambuscade. So we +1 to our Ironmo Coraza. We +1 that, and we're probably going to +2 that. And then we got this ring for free with total hallmarks as well. But, oh yeah, and we got, the headpiece as well for free. I don't know if that's better than this. I mean, it might be. The haste is, I don't know. Maybe this is more of a caster thing. 28. I mean, the strength is more there. The dex is accuracy, attack. That haste is really nice, though. I don't know which is better. We're wearing this for now, though. And where we are is, I had gone through and I was, I just started a quest for Wings of the Goddess, and we need to wait till midnight here to pick this up. This is the Gigas fishing pole thing. So we need these herbs. But where are we? We need to get... so we have, what, 60 deeds? Oh. We must have got that other one, huh? I don't remember doing that one. We must have them. And we have some wild grass seeds growing. So I think we need to get, I think, 100 some odd deeds. So it's going to be a while, I think, until we can change this Kaja into a Nagling. But I definitely want to get... I kind of need a break from Ambuscade, because doing 60 or 70 of them, it wasn't like painful. It just wasn't like, oh, this is a lot of fun. So, but we would like to bank the. We need another 10,000 hallmarks for the final upgrade. But we could just kind of buy that stuff and bank it, so that when we do get the pulse weapon, we could just trade it, get that done. We'd like to +2 this as well, which maybe we'll do. I don't know. And we're still on. And it might even be better to. Might even be better to offhand that one already. The Machera with the 10% Savage Blade. I don't know. But yeah, we've been working, building the character out. And still no defending ring from KB, which is not very cool. Keeping up with our coalitions. And I think we're going to do... I think in a strange turn of events, we're going to do... We might do Paladin next. And I'm not sure if we're going to record Paladin. Because I've played Paladin before. Long, long time ago. But, I don't know. Maybe Paladin? I don't know. Thinking about it, I'm like, maybe Paladin, but then we don't have great trusts yet, so it's not like I could get... Like, I could take the tanking role, and then I could... Oh, we got some beefy damage-dealing trusts. But, yeah, we'll figure it out. This is taking way too long. So yeah, not a lot. Work's been crazy. Work's been stressful. So not a lot of time to do. Not a lot of time to do some recordings, unfortunately. What I did see the other day was it was big on the YouTube drama stuff. There was a female streamer who was complaining about Twitch taking 50% of her revenue. Which I guess Twitch, I had no idea. I didn't think it was that bad. I've obviously never streamed, so I don't know. But I'm surprised it's 50-50. Like, oh, here. Yeah. But I think that's just, what, the subs? I could be wrong. But I think it's just the subs they... so I guess, what, somebody pays $10-12 to subscribe to your channel? And you only get half of that, and I mean, it makes sense. It doesn't seem very fair, but it seems to make sense because I mean, like the amount of money it must take to, like, I'm sure YouTube hates me because I probably have like a terabyte worth of videos on their site, and like I'm only getting what, like, I think my highest viewed video ever was like, I think 150 views, but yet I'm taking up 100 like at least a terabyte, at least I would imagine. I mean, like, a lot of my videos, I look at them and I'm like, oh, that's 7 gigs right there, that video. So yeah, so what the thing about what. Like, I'd read this story, and then I watched a video on the female streamer that, like, kind of broke down, saying that, you know, Twitch taking 50% off of her money. And I was, like, at first, when I read the article, I was like, oh, yeah, you know, that sucks, you know, I feel bad for her. I just didn't like the way that she worded it, because when I watched a YouTube video, and I heard, I saw the video of her, the clip of her saying that, and it was... like, oh, I'm not asking for more, guys. You guys pay me enough to be here. And that one, the wording that she used was like, that didn't feel right. Like, you pay me enough to be here. Well, doing this, like, I am a nobody when it comes to YouTube or obviously Twitch, because I've never been on Twitch. I've only actually even watched, like, one thing on Twitch ever, probably. But, this is, like, me recording videos and people watching them and enjoying them. I'm assuming that people enjoy them. This is, like, that makes me feel good. Like, again, I would be playing, I probably wouldn't be playing as much. But I'd be playing Final Fantasy XI anyway. I don't think I'd been playing retail if it wasn't for this channel. A lot of people, when I was doing Cat's Eye XI, were like, play retail, play retail. So, okay, I'll play retail. Kind of wanted to do that anyway, but whatever. But this is doing something that I enjoy. Even if I got, like, somehow I got monetized, I wouldn't think of it as, like, being, like, paid to do it. I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know, it reminds me of, like sports. Like, and people, like, complaining about, you know, being paid. It's like you're being paid to play a game. You know, like, sometimes does it stink that, you know, like, you're not being paid what you think you should be being paid? Yeah, sure, that would stink for anybody, I would assume, you know. But it's still a game, you know, like, I don't know. I don't know if that even makes sense, but it's like it's not like, I don't want to say it's a privilege, but I mean, it's like, come on, guys, you know, like, it's not like, I've had some really, really bad jobs in my life where I was like, I can't believe this is my job. And you deal with it. But yeah, complaining about being a streamer. Oof. I don't get it. And then there was another thing, and I guess I'm going to bring it up because I'm not sure. I probably won't even upload that other recording, the drunk recording. Not that I'm, like, worried about it. I just think that, like, I'm trying to, like, I kind of remember what I talked about. And I remember kind of, like, rambling, like, nonsensically. So, that doesn't seem like it. I'll probably just, you know, ditch that one. Alright, here we go. One of the things I did remember on the... Alright. Oh, I guess I didn't have to. Maybe I didn't have to wait? I don't know. It just said Sandoria. So I figured I'd have to wait for the Sandorian one. That was kind of stupid. Anyway, we chatted. Yeah, let me get to the next part of this, and then we'll discuss more of... Am I going the wrong way? I think I am. Let me just get these. Okay. So I guess let me go back to that girl streamer. I guess the wording is the way it didn't resonate with me. The "you guys pay me enough to be here," meaning that, like, again, streaming should be fun. It should be like if you want to make it your job, then make it your job. And if you're upset that Twitch takes 50% of your money, then just try to double your money. Try to make better, like, try to make better content rather than, like, okay, well, if Twitch gave me 100%, then I would be making $100,000 a year. Great. I'm only making 50 grand a year now because they take half my money. Okay, well then, like, make try to double your subscribers. I know it's not easy. I only have like a handful of subscribers myself, so I know it's not easy. But saying that, what do you mean that if you had half of the subscribers that you do have right now, that it wouldn't be worth your time? But yet this is just a sitting in front of a computer and either playing a video game or just chatting. This is not hard work, like, I mean, it's hard to I could tell it's hard to gain a following. That's the hard part. It's hard to gain a following, and it's hard to keep entertaining people, but it should be like the number one thing that you should be trying to do is like have fun. And I mean, like, if you're not having, then why are you doing it? I mean, if it's only for money, then say, maybe that's what you say. This is only about money for me. This is only about money, and this is, like, you guys need to step up. So I don't know. It's just, I'm wording it completely bad. Like, in my brain, it makes sense to me, but I'm wording it very poorly. Like, the idea that you can make a living doing this is absurd to me. It's absurd. And out of reach. Like, I get infuriated with my job. My 9 to 5. Mostly it's a 9 to 7 or an 8 to 7 p.m. 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. That's like my normal hours. I get infuriated with my job, but it pays good. And I'm not going to quit. I mean, I'd have to. I think I need about like 1 million subscribers to think about quitting my job. And this is fun. This is fun for me doing this. Like, I mean, my content is not great. I know that, but I mean, like, if people enjoy it, then that makes me feel like I'm doing something like okay or good. Complaining about money when you're doing something that's so easy and should be fun. It should be like, oh my god, I'm making money doing nothing, basically. Just sitting in front of a camera. I mean, I don't even know. I don't know who the girl is. I've never seen her. But whatever. I didn't do that justice. Hey, over here. Yeah, where you were before. You found the herb. Well done, soldier. Now we can treat Clythios's injury. Go. Gone. The herb works like a charm. A fish-off rematch, you say? I admire your indomitable spirit, my ludicrously large friend. It takes a real gigas to even consider taking on Captain Exenmeal of the Young Griffins, the fabled Fisher of Vanadiel. I accept your challenge with pleasure, but I am a fair elven, so I shall wait till your injury is healed completely. Ooga Oogogo. What's this? You wish to give this to me? Take good care of yourself, you lumbering oaf. That's not very nice. I'm impressed that boy can also communicate with the Gigas. I guess you won't be needing me to interpret no more. See ya. Elven child and Gigas sitting in a tree. Fishing. Destructive. Since you've gathered the herb for Clythios, you deserve this more than I. Good work, young Griffins. Thanks to your tireless efforts, the scouting expedition was a great success. The debriefing will be held at headquarters. Lieutenant Rahal, Destructive, we're going home. All right. Oh, great. A carbon fishing rod. All right. What's next? We could go by. We could go by mount. I think, right? Yeah. No. Yeah. Maybe. So the other thing that I was going to talk about, and it's a weird thing. What's going on here? It's a weird thing. So occasionally, I don't... It should be perfectly clear that I don't edit my videos. I basically just record and toss them on YouTube. And I guess I'm trying... I still feel like... I mean, I started this channel in late October. I think my first video may have been November. So it's now March. Middle of March. I still have so much to learn. I have a lot to learn about, you know, how to make my videos better. I do have some ideas in the works for a different kind of series, but I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of work, and might want to save that for when I take my next vacation. I've never been, maybe as a kid. I've never been a person who takes vacations like, oh, I'm going to take a vacation, I'm going to go to the tropics. Do people call it the tropics anymore? Is that something old people say? I'm going to go down to like the Bahamas. Would that be fun? Yeah, sure. You know, oh, let's go to Vegas. Yeah, sure. I'm not a gambler, so that wouldn't be fun for me. Oh, do I have to go all the way? I think I have to go all the way down to that one. But, you know, like, I could see how that would be fun. But for me, I'm definitely more of a... If I get, like, you know, a week vacation, I'd rather, you know, get work done around the house and then take lots of naps. Like, that'd be... That's my idea of a good vacation. Catch up on sleep and get some work done around the house. So... maybe next vacation I take, I'll work on this project that I'm thinking about for the channel. But I'm hoping that, you know, like, again, it'd be nice if the channel got, and after me talking about all this money stuff, it'd be nice if the channel got monetized in, you know, a year or two. But it would be nice, like, I'm not expecting it to be a source of income. I would like the hope among hope is that it would be just a second job, like I got $200 this month from making YouTube videos. That would be awesome. I don't expect that to happen, and if it does, it'll probably be years from now. But, yeah, that'd be nice. Just a little extra income to, you put in the kids' college fund or something. So anyway, man, this really is going the long way, isn't it? And I'm not very vain about my this small channel. I don't like. I'll check the analytics every once in a while. If you don't have a YouTube channel and you enjoy it, like if it's something that you kind of want to do and you're thinking about it, just do it. Just do it. The cost of entry is basically nothing. I mean, like I've said, like I got a $80-$90 microphone. This microphone's amazing, I think. You probably already have a computer. You probably already have the games that you want to play. It's easy, like if you're thinking about it, just do it. Worst thing that happens is you don't like doing it and you just delete your channel. Looking at the analytics is kind of fun for me. But I don't stress over it, obviously. The channel's small. I'm not like, oh my god, need to get more viewers. What am I gonna do? And I'm not vain about the channel at all. I'm not like, oh my god. Let me look every day. But I do every once in a while, and it's the purpose of it is to kind of. Okay, how do I get over there? Do I go this way? After all this, I might just take the warp ring. No, I think I go that way, right? Yeah, I think I just go that way and up. Every once in a while, I'll search my name, my YouTube name, which is Apathetic AJ, and it was just I just like I didn't put like any thought into the name. The name wasn't like, oh, that's gold. That name is gold. It was, just I guess a slight alliteration. I don't get too excited, I don't think, on any of my videos. If you never scream or shout or slam my hand down. And, like I just kind of let everything. Alright, can I get over this thing and just drop down? Alright. Like again, it was just a, oh, there you go. My name is actually AJ. Well, it's nickname. It's my first and middle name. If you ever care to know my first name, you could probably go back, and a lot of the early videos I made, you could hear my girlfriend yelling at me. What do you want to do for dinner? But so anyway, I sometimes I'll search, especially on my TV. Like I'll search on my TV, my Roku downstairs in the office. I'll search my name, maybe like once a month, and hover over a video. I won't even click on the video. I'll just hover over the video to kind of see if the audio. You know how if you hover over a video, it like it'll start playing with the audio. So I'll do that just to make sure that the video looks good and the audio is coming through. So anyway, I go to search and I see that there is another person on YouTube that, and I made sure that when I picked the name again, I'm not in love with the name. Actually, I almost don't care for the name of the channel. There's another person who has the name Apathetic AJ, and I was like, oh, and I think they just started their channel like maybe a month ago or 2 months ago. Ooh, an NM. Well, let's kill it at NM. No, I'm not sure if this is one of those NMs that's like in a low-level zone that's super beefy, so... Yeah, let's give it a shot. Yep, not super beefy at all. And since we didn't get a drop, I fear that may have been like an NM that might have been for a quest or a mission or something. I just ruined somebody's day by doing that. So yeah, I searched and I found that somebody else had the YouTube channel name Apathetic AJ, and that's strange. And I'm not angry. I'm just confused on like, is that person like I don't think they have any videos. Like, I don't think they. I think they like re-upload stuff from other people. I mean, they have a nice like cartoony profile picture, and they're like a vampire. But not immediately. But I kind of want a channel that got its own name, so I'm wondering if I could change the channel name. I wonder and if that would affect anything. But I'll have to look into that. I just thought it was weird that YouTube's been around forever, and I was like, okay, let me see if this name is taken. I'm like, okay, so nobody's had this name in 10, 15 years, and then I make it, and then like 2 months later, somebody else makes the same name. And again, I'm like, my channel's not big enough where I could be like, oh, that person's trying to copy me because they want my subscribers. It's not that. It's just, I don't know. It's just weird. So. We'll get there. We will get there. And I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure I mentioned this, and I just gotta pick a time and start. I think we've settled on bone crafting as our profession of choice. All right, what do we got going? Don't tell me you have to wait another game day or something. Destructive, welcome back from your mission. However, I'm afraid there's no time for revelry. Engineer Bistalot has called an emergency meeting. The captain himself is due to arrive shortly. Bistalot, what is the meaning of this? I trust you had a good reason to call this meeting without my prior consent. Naturally, Captain Eggs and Meal. I've called this meeting to report information obtained via the link pearls we planted to Eve's. Hold it there, Bistalot. Destructive does not yet know of the Plume's Dior. We're fitted with link pearls. Oh no. Eggs and Meal. Uh-oh. You just speared your own foot. Guess it's better than an arrow in your knee or whatever it's called. The information was obtained via the Plume Dior, link pearl, planted on the captain's father. Altenia's regiment was ambushed by orcs in Jugner Forest. What? What has become of Altenia? Of Squire Altenia I do not know. However, rumor of the regiment's demise runs rampant among the knights. Bistalot, is there naught else you have learned? Buzz, crackle, buzz. A new transmission. Quiet, everyone. There's something coming from the link pearl planted on the Temple Knight Darvile. Buzz, fizz, crackle. Why, my dear Count Bifrons, to what do I owe the pleasure of your presence? Spare me your hollow formalities, Zogbog. You will report the current situation to me without garnish. As you command, my lord. With the invaluable aid of the Temple Knight Darviel, who stands here before you, not only have we successfully eliminated General Mushand of the Temple Knights, but we were also able to free our captured Orcish brethren from the clutches of the Elven. And prior to your arrival, my lord, intelligence supplied by Darviel led to the successful ambush of an entire regiment of Sandorian knights. I expected no less. Now Temple Knight Darviel, was it? I would know why a person of your standing would be motivated to betray your own kind. Haha, you need not answer. War has no place for the righteous types, and your motivating interest me not. Motivations interest me not. How about that? But an orc collaborating with an elven makes for a curious sight indeed, as you were. Grr, he thinks much too highly of himself. Temple Knight Darviel is conspiring with the Beastman Confederate. This does not bode well. What is it, Bistalot? The assassination of General Mushand, the breakout of orc captives, and the ambush of Altenia's regiment can be traced back to one man, Temple Knight Darviel. He has been leaking military secrets to the orcs. Zogbog, so that's the name of the glib-tongued orc who crossed swords in Jugner Forest. Hush, their conversation continues. Zogbog, there is but one more thing. A new captive, the squire called Altenia. She knows of my involvement in this scheme. It would be most inconvenient if she were to return to Sandoria and spread lies of the role I played. I trust you understand what is required. Does this mean Squire Altenia is still alive? From what I gather of the transmission, Squire Altenia survived the ambush and is now captive in the hands of the orcs. She has not yet come to harm, but Darvile has expressly stated his intent to Altenia. Eggs and meal, wait. Bistalot, Roland, the elders must be informed of this most sinister plot. Altenia's life is at stake. We have no choice but to confess regarding the Plumes Dior. I will catch up to Eggs and Mill. Come with me, Destructive. As you command, sir. We have reason to believe the orcs are encamped in Jugner Forest. In all likelihood, they will be the southern region of Jugner Forest, not far from Laval. Be warned. This fiendish group of orcs was able to take even the Royal Knights unawares. You must practice the highest degree of caution on this mission. Lieutenant, destructive, we prayed for the Squire Altenia's safe return. Let us make haste. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. I guess we do this last one and then we call it an episode. Maybe we call it right here. I don't know. We did some rambling. Oh boy. Yeah, looks like I gotta get back to work anyway. So yep, we're gonna call it there. And no, do we? So, how about we? Oh, we've been doing warrior on the blue mage for ambuscade runs, and I think that's what we're supposed to be doing kind of anyway. Alright, next page. Alright, where do we have to go? H10. So I think that's kind of where... Oh, that stinks. Is that even the right way? Oh, no. Oh, that was dumb. "38 seconds, huh? Let's see if these things aggro. Oh yeah, they do. Cool. Yeah, these pants with the triple attack and the double attack trait from Slash Warrior and these right here, oh my gosh, when they go off, they go off. Like, you know, it's an amazing feeling. Like, it feels like I got a riddle or a joyous when I hit sometimes. Alright. Ooh, 16,000. Savage Blade. Fruit. Alright, so where are we going? Probably should have just grabbed some trusts. H10. Some question marks at like the bottom of one of these things. There we go. Frozen. A squad of orcs. Look yonder. Wasn't very nice. Darvile, I would advise against keeping Butch Zavach waiting. He is far from patient, even by orc standards. So let's finish this and be on our way. So you finally show your true colors, Temple Knight Darvile. I had my suspicions from the very beginning. I commend you on your fine detective work, but I am saddened to say that it was all for naught. Betraying your king and selling out your own comrades to the enemy, no words can describe my contempt for you. Now answer me. What evil objective lies behind these unforgivable acts of treason? Your words wound me, Altania. Why, I simply wish to restore my most precious Sandoria to her former glory. What do you mean? The tyrant king, Destin de Orgeal, he will meet his end at the hands of my sympathizers. I can see it now. I can see it even now. It will be exactly like 10 years past, when King Grantial was regrettably slain by the orcs. What? Graw. Darvile. Butch Vach's patience is about to run dry. It is I who has to bear the brunt of his fury. You would do me a great favor by delaying no further. Blast, how are you to help her with all these orcs swarming about? And where did Exenmeal disappear? Apart from Zogbar here, these orcs understand not the joys of refined conversation. I'm afraid the pleasantries end here. We must act now or else. Oh wow, look at that. Exenmeal, how did you know? You again. Exenmeal. Destructive, now is our chance. I am flattered you came all the way here to see me. What have I done to deserve such a delicious treat? You have made my day, little rabbit. I would sooner turn blind than endure a daily dose of your face, Zogbog. Today we settle the score. Rahal and Destructive as well? Well, well, with all the guests of honor present, the party can finally begin. Gahaha, I look forward to roasting you on my cook fire, little rabbit. Oh no, Krog, Crack Black. Vok Brog Greg. I regret to inform you, Butch Voch is not the best of moods at the moment. It would seem that you are all too alive for him. That orc is enormous. Destructive, you have to leave to tend to the big one. You have my leave to tend to the big one. Lieutenant Rahal and I will see the rest. See to the rest. One more thing. If I deem your performance unsatisfactory, you will be put on cleaning detail. Understood? Good luck. Grog. Oh, Grog. The orc is not huge. It's a little bit taller than a Mithra. Oh, there you go. Oh. Gwa. Curses. It would appear I sorely underestimated you, little rabbits. If this is not over, I shall return with reinforcements. Fleeing like a coward again, Zogbog? Flee, you say? Spare me your mockery. This is merely a tactical withdrawal. But mark my words, I shall be back for your head. No one will rob me of the revenge for my fallen clan. Move out. That Zogbog. When we last fought, he spoke of the same revenge. To what could he be possibly referring? I cannot say. By the way, Destructive, you shall commence cleaning detail after returning to headquarters. I trust you understand the reason. Your negligence had the young griffins half a heartbeat away from having mincemeat for a captain. Eggs and meal? What is it now, Altenia? I rushed here without a thought for my own safety, so the least you could do is... Thank you. Altenia? She's clearly suffering from trauma. We must... Eggs and meal. I'm here trying to show my gratitude in earnest, and you... Sigh. And thank you too as well, Rahal and Destructive. To all of you, I owe my life. What? The orc general who laid siege to Sandoria. What shall we do, Eggs and Meal? Eggs and Meal? We must evacuate immediately. That is, back Godek, the Steelhide Horde. Whence did their forces come to be so near? Theirs must have been the unit stationed at Laval, but they were reportedly marching for Juno. Both generals Dogvedeg and Back Godek, the two rocks upon which the orcish forces are built here, that does not bode well. Ah, Exenmeal, we stand not a chance against such numbers. It would be folly to even consider pursuit. Exenmeal? Here they are. Has harm come to any of you? Altenia, you are safe. Father, why Exenmeal? And be this not Rahal, Lord Lebraurt's very own flesh and blood? Is this carnage I see before me all you're doing? Sir, we have located Temple Knight Darvile in the creek bed. Darvile 2, apprehend the traitor post haste. We'd best not to linger longer than necessary. If the Orcish host were to find us, they would not receive us kindly. You must be destructive. Altenia has informed me of your bravery. You have my gratitude. I thank you also for the care of my son, Exenmeal. I hope to meet again upon return to Sandoria. Okay. Let's get back to Sandoria, complete the quest, and call it an episode. Oh boy. Okay. It is a cool looking sword. What is it, Kaja? Oh my. Guy looks like he needs to see a doctor. Sparks. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Red Mage? Paladin? I don't know what's next. I could use a break from grinding out stuff for Blue Mage. I could also just start doing some spell hunting. I still have a ton that I need to get. Destructive, we're pleased to see you have returned. The captain awaits. Upon learning of the true nature of the link pearls, the Iron Ram Captain Rongi gave us a right royal scolding, but it's a small price to pay to have Squire Altenia back safe and sound. Destructive, both Rahal and Bistalot are absent today, most likely on the receiving end of disciplinary action from the elders for the Plumes d'Or. Me? I stole off and came here. Why need you ask? Exenmeal? Who seeks Captain Exenmeal of the Young Griffins? Eek! Lieutenant Diaphon and Altenia. Diufin. Your father has been looking for you, Exenmeal. Destructive, Alpo also bid me to tell you he wishes the pleasure of your audience at the earliest convenience. I understand you are responsible for Altenia still being with us this day. You have my thanks. Now I must return to duty. Altenia, you are not to overexert yourself until further notice. This is an order. Thank you, Lieutenant Dai Ufun. Shall you go see your father now, Exenmeal? Altenia, are your wounds healed? Thank you for your concern, sir. I am well. Destructive, I thank you for coming. I am eternally indebted to you for saving both Exenmeal and Altenia. Your display of valor in the face of our ferocious orcish foe would inspire even the best of our knights. But now, to the heart of the matter, Temple Knight Darvile, I believe the name is more than familiar to you. He aligns himself with the Eastern faction, dissidents who conspire to restore the lost East Sandoria of old. They are remnants from an age of a violent civil war that split our fair kingdom in two. Approximately 10 years ago, the Eastern faction masterminded the murder of King Grantial, employing the infamous orc Dog Videg to carry out the unspeakable deed. And now they have once again entered into an unholy alliance with orcs plotting to extinguish the life of King Destin. But unlike 10 years ago, we were able to unveil this most wicked conspiracy with the Beastman Confederate and confirm the role played by Darvile. Only with your valiant efforts were we able to foil their plans. The entire kingdom is in your debt. Neither words nor gifts could ever sufficiently show my feelings of gratitude, but please accept this. Father? Yes, my son, what is it? I beg your permission to partake in the next expedition. Exenmeal. Exenmeal, why do you wish this? I saw them, father, those who killed Mother, the orcs at Jugner Forest, led by Dog Videg, and the ones who laid siege to Sandoria. It was them. Blinded by rage, I thought of giving pursuit, caring not for my life, if I could but get revenge. But I became petrified. I felt so powerless. I want the strength, courage, and wisdom to stand against the fiercest of enemies. I implore you, Father, take me on the next expedition. I shall ask you once more. Is this your true wish? I swear on my honor as a young griffin. Take me with you. Then so be it. We shall further discuss this back at the estate. Destructive, I thank you again for protecting my son. You got it, Alpo. Phew. Groveling to father becomes me not. Exenmeal, what were you thinking? You are no ordinary child. That much I have ascertained. With your swordsmanship, even a place with the Royal Knights would not be far-fetched. But fighting in battle is... Altenia, you know my father well. He's a man of honor, and will not go back on his words. Exenmeal. Altenia, where are you? Your wounds, you must remain in bed until you are healed completely. Pant gasp. Halver, slow down. Halver, some may consider it a blessing to have such a doting brother, but... Thank you for everything, Destructive. Now, if you would excuse me... You there, did my sister Altenia not pass through here? Altenia? I wasn't looking, so I don't know if that's the right way. Is that so? I thank you. You are truly a fine young griffin. Altenia! I have never before witnessed such a touching display of brotherly love. And I must concur, Destructive truly is a fine young griffin. I trust our fine young griffin has not forgotten cleaning detail. Alright, that will be it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Until next time, take her easy, folks. Thanks, bye.